That's useful information. Dream, can you hear me? Lindsay. I am allowed to talk now. I've been freed. Oh no, no, keep me in the basement. That's where I belong. And then forget the intro. OBS said, I'm going to commit violence by forgetting all of your settings and then making you redo the entire thing from scratch. Uh-huh. Wow. That does sound less than ideal, I must admit. I am sure you will. Not right now, last minute when you're flailing around for it. So, I'm blaming OBS on this one. Ah, ah. Yes, that is our job. Not me this time, haha. Oh, was that? I actually didn't realize you had gone ahead and done a whole broadcast all on your lonesome. Oh, I want that one. Yes, High Lemon Moon. Oh. Mhm, 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 mhm. I look at myself also sitting like a gremlin. We're all in the same house here. You know, I mean, people make jokes about this, the body sitting section, but there is a strong possibility that it's a joint disorder because your joints aren't stable. So it's not comfortable. They just get cold tootsies. Mhm. So you talked about a bunch of things that happened recently. So what's left there to talk about? Mhm. Hard off. Mhm. With you. Oh, very good. Hey, here we are. My god. What a concept. Oh, you do things right all the time. Shh. Oh, I know. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, jeez. So it's one of those, like, how much money versus materials versus it being mostly done, only needing to do, like, a little bit of work on it that makes it worthwhile. Yeet him right out. Yeet the boy. Oh, darn. Questions to be asking? Yeah. Oh, wow. Not a lot to work with. He's just a small little guy. Yeah, when you're working at those price points, like, there's a sacrifice in quality and material that occasionally happens. It depends on, like, the company, who it's coming from, what the actual item is, the size of the item. It's amazing how, like, I can't help but think of this, and I don't know if there's any I don't have any data to back this up whatsoever. So this is like a wild just impression I have, is that the low cost ball jointed doll market, including like the blind boxes and like him like being in these numbers but being legitimate artisan dolls is the recast killer because it fills the niche the recasting claims to fill. And my argument is that you're always going to prefer to not do a recast if you feel like it's possible. Yes. Yeah. But like but that also means that when a person is doing that search where they're like the beginner search, they don't know what a recast is, there's competing listings for legitimate dolls inside the price points that still look really dang good. Yeah, he's got the opposite problem of some of the kids I work with sometimes. Nuemo. I feel like I know that name, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, Tigger's in Nuemo! I do have him. He's upstairs. Oh. Mhm. 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 Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, if it makes you feel better, I haven't eaten yet either, so we're both in the same boat. I'm fine. Also, don't give my medical information away on the internet. Oh, no, I appreciate that. Officially. Which is extremely freaking cute. Which I unfortunately was unable to join, but gosh darn, does it sound like you what I saw in the chat seemed to imply you had a nice time. Oh, they're so cool. I think they're really neat. Mhm. Yeah, that's gets really close to the top of her head there. Ooh, nice. I do like the security of that. I like how I've seen some options on Kika Goods where they'll style it out because they have a very similar thing there, which is probably from the same manufacturer, frankly, where they'll put in like little pom pom balls and other. Oh, were they awful? Yeah. Oh, there's but like you could put like crinkle paper in there. You could do all sorts. You can put things in there with them to kind of like jazz them up, and also kind of like keep them in one spot if you want to kind of keep them in one spot. Ooh! I was about to say we just talked about that. This you are not. This cannot be how fast this is. She's. I love her. I love her. She's so good. Oh, it doesn't scratch clean. You need friction for it to function. There's. Mhm. Yeah. To her home. Very good. What is happening? Hi, Jesse. Of Mecca. Oh, I see. Oh. ThyGeekdomCon. Um, why don't we talk about ThyGeekdomCon and then we can like sort of chunk it out that way because that sort of just happened, and then we can go into current events which are now happening. That feels temporally like an order that we makes things make sense. So I wasn't able to go. I had a conflict in my schedule, but you got to go, and a bunch of lovely people we know were there also when you went, which is a delight. And I'm sad I missed the crew all meeting up again, some folks around the internet who all now know each other. But Thy Geekdom is usually like a small time, but a good time. Ooh, very nice. Mm. Mhm. Ooh. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. She looked like she came out very cute. Mhm. Only Tuxedo Mask, here to help you. That I saw you post some pictures of that. They looked really cool because they're beautiful clear acrylic and like looked perfectly on their sides exactly because they have like a lift lid, so it turned into a hinge come out lid, like a perfect presentation box. As you do, as we all have in our corner, as we are supposed to.
Okay. Him, him,
We wish to be in the center now.
him, right there, right there.
Hmm.
He right there.
He looks like he's come out really nicely.
Yes. Oh, I also went over him and his manufacturer, though he has some pieces that need to be finished up, but
Mhm.
he's getting there. Uh, yeah, I should probably not futz with things on stream. I should probably not futz with things on stream. Okay. Back to web browser. All right, next photo. Here you can see a little bit of his construction and how this all went together, because the first time he hit the floor on Friday, he
Yeah.
was not completed yet.
Oh.
This is a fail print here, and here you can see the crack in his glove.
Oh no.
I never reprinted this bigger. I just sticky tacked it together for the convention. It's like,
Look, you got it. It's
this'll
like
work. This'll be
it's
fine.
cosplay the night before the con energy.
Yeah.
Where
Oh, there
you
was.
make do because
Oh
that's
yeah.
what you're at.
I showed the safety pins holding the belts together also before. Also, this neck piece wasn't sewn on. It was just kind of tucked in. He did have his wig on. This was my hope beyond hope that I would have time and this everything else to also spike his wig,
Mhm.
but I didn't.
Well, you know.
You can only do so much. And
Yeah, exactly.
here is one of the shrines I have, which is the Alphonse Ellerick Shrine. Guess what voice actor was there?
Oh, is he really?
Aaron DeSmook, yeah.
It's like they knew. They knew they needed to give you a little bit of a treat.
And guess which voice actor is at Too Many Games?
The same one, I assume.
No, Tails. The voice actor for Tails.
Oh. So they went, so we're going to guarantee Becca has to go both.
Yeah.
Whether or not Becca likes it, Becca has to go.
Yeah. Yerp. So that's just a really good Ichiban cosplayer at our booth.
Oh, his hair is perfect. Good
It's
job.
so good. And it's hard because it looks like his natural hair, and he came up and I'm like, wait, fluffy hair and Hawaiian shirt could just be a dude doing dude things.
Oh my gosh, I've made that mistake before. It was like ages and ages and ages back. It was a convention, people dress up in costume all the time. And someone was walking around this like beautiful top hat and like coat and situation, and I'm like, oh hey, nice cosplay. Like I didn't know what it was, I just knew it looked good. And they gave me this look, is like, this is just my clothes, dude. I'm like, look,
You look awesome either way.
considering our situation, yeah, like I just gave you a compliment. Chill.
So
You chose the wrong venue.
So here we get to see the first little photos I took. I didn't take that many photos of the setup. But here you can see...
I imagine you were busy running the setup.
And just being a crazy, scattered-brained me. So here you can see day 1/0 Cloud with his pauldron on the ground. And...
Oh.
Which... Yeah, and no belts to put on him, so he didn't even have his belt.
No belts to speak of.
Thing. We did little info cards, which was cute. I don't know if you can see. Somehow I went back. Come back here. Well, that's 100%, so if we can't read it now, we can't read it. Okay, yeah, Bulk, Super Dolphy, Boy. We talk a little bit about this.
It's a lot easier, because when people... And sometimes a person, like I'm this person sometimes, you're interested in a thing, but you don't want to engage any of the humans involved.
I was today years old when I realized I could just use the scroll wheel instead of the stupid zoom and unzoom button.
Well, you're used to Mac and you're on Windows, so...
I guess so. I'm like too... So, here we have Melfina, and Melfina got some cool work done between my husband and myself for the show as well. Maybe I should clear some space so I can show Melfina's new upgrade.
Ooh, that sounds very cool.
This. Just do this. Oh, honey, would you help move some dolls out of the way?
You need your stagehand to help you out.
It's really helpful to have my stagehand. Megu gets to stay for reasons.
Well, she's special.
Are they going into your office?
It would actually be very helpful if you brought them into my office, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. We're going to do... Megu, I'm sorry I messed up your hair. Here, you can sit on a stand behind me. You'll love it. I have... I'll show you here. Let's see. I'm going to do... My headphones are stuck behind me. As the cat runs into the room. Where's my baby? Table and...
Hmm. Keeps him honest. Oh, very cool. Ooh. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Are they only hearing me right now? Hold on, let me turn our sound back on. I monitored the stream in the corner. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. I do think you are not coming through right now, my dear. Yep, there's my voice. Oh dear. Oh no, has it just been me? Oh no, that's not good. Chat, chat, you were supposed to tell us. You're supposed to tell us these things when things are going wrong. I guess, I mean, I should have probably I mute the stream so I don't have doubling going on.
I should have checked that
Oh.
before.
Oh, I see your green is moving now.
Now I'm in.
Oh no. I'm glad you noticed. That would have been that would have been upsetting if we did the whole thing. No. Oh dear.
So where was I?
Well, first, say some words while I monitor on my screen the stream,
Alright.
and then we'll make sure it actually is going through.
I don't know why this keeps screwing up my inputs. Welcome to Bingo Bingo. We keep collecting dolls but never seem to win the game. We are talking here up today about ThyGeekdomCon, which was awesome and fun. It was a low attendance day on Sunday, a high attendance day on Saturday, a low attendance day on Friday.
Yes.
We showed off Imomo doll 1/6 doll versus Megu 1/6 doll, and they are both approximately the same size. We're going to talk about stuff. We reviewed some of the stuff we talked about last time. We might go over some current events this time. I am mad.
And that's what happens when OBS decides to update itself and change all your settings.
I guess
it decides you don't get to talk anymore.
I can just like overdub. I can download the video.
Dub yourself? Do you want to try again? Do you want to take down the stream so it's like two separate things on YouTube? Start again?
No, I don't.
And just be really efficient about it?
I don't want to. We have 2 hours before Shizusan. We have to make way.
I know, but otherwise it's just not really particularly... Like, you sitting there and overdubbing 30 minutes is quite silly.
No, it's not. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, so...
Should we just consider it lost to the ages and just keep going?
Yeah, I'll overdub it later, but for anyone that's live, we talked about the Aelith art dolls, how they're cool. We gave out some at the convention. We,
Wait, I didn't realize you gave out some of the prints of the Aelith dolls.
Yes, and then, can I go back to the front here? Okay, we went to ThyGeekdomCon. We heard that Lindsay wasn't able to go. We were here. We were in 2 booths. They were 12 by 12 booths, which means we had a 12 by 24 foot space that they graciously gave us for no cost to us, but we create fun things for the convention, plus we give out things. The mother of the person that runs the convention, I think, is very into dolls and things like that.
Oh, is that the hookup?
I think it is a bit of the hookup.
Is that why they're so nice to us about it?
I've also learned that it's the same time as Doll North, which is a part of...
Is it?
A parasite convention, as I like to call it, of Anime North, where it kind of sits
Yes.
on... not a
Parasite. Symbiote convention.
Well, Dole North is like its own discrete section.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
So, oh wait, I need to, as I go through the older stuff, I need to go back to the browser. Okay. So yes, so there's all that. So unfortunately, it's always going to be the same weekend, which is a bummer. And next year, it's going to be on the same thing as Anime Boston, so I won't be able to help my sister at Anime Boston, which is
that is a bummer.
Unless I have you do ThyGeekdomCon and I go to Boston.
It all depends on how all our schedules shake out at that point, my friend.
But even if we do that, like most of the detritus, that's not what the words, stuff to help do the convention is at my house. There was a full moon. I pack things. These are boxes from Costco. They're cool. I put these blankets around them.
Costco's king.
They didn't scratch. They are clear shoe boxes. They were about $35 for 4 of them. They currently have my cloud shrine in them. Here is some cloud stuff. Here it is printed. Here's the crack I talked about last time. It is cool. Here's a misprint. Because Cloud didn't get much further than this other than the wig, which I already made during the initial thing. Here is Alphonse, because Aaron Dismuke was at the convention to sign autographs and things like that, which is very fun. At too many games, there will be the voice actor for Tails, which is very cool. This is Ichiban cosplayer, which I was concerned about getting a picture of, because I was like, a guy, fluffy hair, Hawaiian shirt could be cosplayer or just casual wear, ? Here is Cloud on day 1, unfinished, doesn't even have his belts, and here is Melfina. What did we talk about before then? We just talked about Japan stuff, shopping online stuff. We talked about
the fact that you had a stealthy little stream earlier this week.
Yeah.
And the people should go listen to you there and have a good time with the data that you were sharing. Some really important data, sounds like.
Yeah, and some stuff about how the frame on the Momo doll is pretty thin, so a bit fragile. Things can pop off of them easy, but pretty and nice. Cool. I think now we're up to Melfina again.
We've done it! A good summary, A+. Very well done. It's okay. It happens. It's live TV. You never know what's going to happen.
I'm just gonna cool. I think
there's also only my face, if that's what you meant to have happen.
Web browser?
I want to make sure that's what you meant, is to just have my face while you're slideshowing.
Okay, it just decided not to pick me up. It just hates me. Maybe I need to update this whole thing.
This is having a very much of like a situation with you today.
Yeah, it really just does not like me today. I also realized maybe I should have thrown up one more spot for invite and information. Just do that. See if anybody else pops on over. Okay, so Melfina.
Table and face. Here we are. So here's Melfina. I've always designed
I suddenly realized why Melfina is so familiar to me, beside it being her name, is that it's also a blue bird's name.
It's also
from Final Fantasy 14.
It's also the name of the android from Outlaw Star.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh,
you have watched Outlaw Star, right?
Yes. No, I adore it.
Okay, so
I absolutely adore Outlaw Star.
So let me tell you, I discovered that there's these things, magnets I received from friends, that there are these little reed switches that can turn on and off. Where is it? Should be up here. So here's a magnet, and it's just 2 magnets in the thing here.
Mm-hmm.
So reed switches that create a current once the magnet goes into the right place. And it turns her on, and I no longer have to open and close her chest anymore.
Oh, that's very clever. That is some good material science.
And I love it.
Or not material science, but...
And I love it. It is great. So that was
That is so
Melfina's
cool.
cool upgrade for the convention.
You are becoming too powerful.
And
You have the power of magnets on your side. This is too powerful.
I know they're magic. It's magic.
Just magic.
Raise your camera.
Thank you for coming on this bit with me.
Why am I not in here?
I don't know. Why aren't you in there?
Video. Where's the thing that looks like a camera? This is...
Cool.
You doing okay, my dude? You're having a hard time.
I'll be fine. This is fine.
Okay. As long as you're okay, then we'll all be okay in the end. So if you're not okay, this stream is going to have a hard time.
Everything is fine.
This is just part of the bit. People like to watch people struggle on the internet. Clearly, this is a part of your grand plan for engagement.
Masochism, and to support the needs of the masochists.
Expenses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, Cat.
Just like Rome. This is just Rome.
Hello, this is Cat. Hello, Pizza. Look at
Hello,
camera.
Cat. Pizza's having a good time.
Hello, baby.
See, Pizza's here to say everything's fine.
Pizza. Hello. This is Pizza Sauce for anyone that hasn't met him before. Any of y'all that
Such a good boy.
Yes. Is you Brody? Is you boy? Is you Per Master of 3000? Yes. Are you gonna be hanging out with me for the rest of the stream? Or you wiggle
Yes.
man? Are you wiggle
Yes, I am.
man? Are you
Sam,
wiggle?
how did you know?
Are you wiggle? Uh-huh. How do I scream like this?
You don't.
I see. I see. I see. Ha. Alright, so let's go back to the slideshow.
Cat interlude. See, he knew you were feeling stressed. He came to say hi.
He did. Okay, so here's where we were. And we were looking, and we mentioned that they have info plates, ninja info cards, describing a little bit about them, including how Cloud is on the Delphi Dream Body currently. And I had a question on the bottom. If you could make a doll of any character, who would it be?
Ooh.
I wanted to get people thinking, like, into the hobby and having ideas of things. So, Mega Road. Mega Road was one of the places that I found there that actually had doll merchandise,
Holy smokes!
including stuff for Nen dolls here. We have our Nen doll stuff.
Nendoroid things, huh?
They actually opened these boxes and labeled them so you'd know which face expression you were getting, because otherwise it was a blind box. And that seems...
That's kind of nice, actually.
They were out,
I'm kind of into it.
They were out, unfortunately, of the man body, which is what I want to get for making a Cloud. You can see all of these lovely, not Liga. Well, these ones are all from animes. But then we have Jenny, that's right. We have a Jenny doll up here looking super cute. And one of these actually did sell.
Ooh.
Is this the unicorn one? Yeah, the unicorn one is super cute. Speaking of cute little pom-poms.
Dude, Jenny's like super collectible.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the 2 bags shown earlier were from AliExpress. I had to fix the one side for everybody that didn't get to hear that from earlier. I'm going to have such a fun time just overdubbing that on a system
You don't
somewhere.
have to.
Oh, and then we had the Harmonia humming dolls as well. at this shop, which is fun. Alright, here we can actually see. And I had her eyes glowing, but it's hard to see them. I want to improve the eye glow mechanism for the
I imagine it takes quite a bit of power to overcome ambient lighting in a like sort of a daytime situation.
Yeah, it does. Everybody, this is a paw. Yeah, that's a...
Like Nya?
Yeah, like that right there. Just asking for love.
Mm-hmm.
Just asking for love.
Just like us all.
So here is day 2. Cloud had an upgrade, and it's the day of my panel. And because he's on the Dolphy Dream Body and he has a foam sword, he can actually hold it up over his head, which is awesome.
Ooh.
So we were giving out several prints. I did 2 of the named... No, I did one of the named dolls named Twink, as in not Link, distinct from Link. Then I did one of Black Cat with the same kind of resin that we're seeing, that I showed the spider cabbit from earlier, whose legs were too tightly strung because no one could hear that. Yep. And then, what was the third one I printed? Oh, it was Fantasia, the very kind of cartoony looking eyes and everything, and it was for a person that was very, very excited to have her. They made her. It was actually androgynous, but
oh, fun!
I think it was their first ball jointed doll, and they were so excited.
Oh, how delightful!
And they looked. They were like so happy, and they said, "What is your name?" And I said, "My name's Rebecca." And they're like, "I'm going to name it Rebecca." And I'm like,
You.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. You have an idea how old this person might have been?
Seemed maybe somewhere between after college to mid-30s-ish.
That's like someone who wanted to create like a full memory around this object, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. She's very, very excited. And I think I remember she was telling me stuff about trying to save her dolls and stuff, and moving and stuff, and space and everything just hasn't been kind. And time has not been kind for collecting things.
Yeah.
So, she was
so
very...
that's perfect then, because it's nice and tiny.
Yeah. Here we can see the silly interim piece. And these got printed. I just decided not to sleep part of one night, and then I decided to wake up early the next day to finish it. You can see the crack there too.
You cosplay crunched a ball jointed doll. Congratulations.
I did, in fact. And here is who used to be called Dolly and is now named Massacre.
I like it actually.
Yeah, one of our friends volunteering at the booth, who is a relative of Shizusan. They often come and go from the booth, but they always come and help out a little bit and make sure they watch, because, there's a lot of dolls up here and everything, and I told them,
yeah.
And I always want to, get them something and give them something to make them, show them that I appreciate them for helping out always. And I'm like, and I noticed that they kept coming over and taking pictures of this doll, and on the final day, I looked at them and I said, "Do you want it?"
Oh, you finally found a good home for her, because she's not quite fit into your collection.
She is the exact sculpt that I want, but she is normal skin instead of white skin.
I see.
And I like the older style body. She's almost perfect, but not perfect.
So what did they say? Were they like, hell yeah?
They said yes. And they named,
nice.
And they named the doll Massacre.
Very good.
So good.
Oh, that's very
Actually-
nice. And that's also
actually,
a
I believe-
connection point with them and Shizusan also, since that's his big hobby and sort of the thing he does. like,
Actually,
to
I
connect
believe
with the family.
Shizusan disclosed on the episode that it was his daughter, so I can also disclose as such.
Oh, very good. I'm so glad.
Oh, hi Shizusan! Shizusan states that Massacre is watching over his daughter.
Oh, very good. I love that. Very nice.
Shizusan, you gotta let your daughter know if there's like some style of clothing I gotta look for her while I'm in Japan, because I can pick her up an outfit. I also have
That would be very special.
I also have the original bag for this outfit and stuff, and yeah.
I love how that story really illustrates that even as like the stylizing and the technology of the ball jointed doll like moves forward, as it were, there is still a place and a charm for the older style body.
Yeah, and she has
an ability to it.
She got a little confused over the body at first because the legs were rotating around on her and you couldn't really see what was happening because it has the long leggings here.
You're in the vinyl, so that's not how those go.
No, they don't have that issue. So like yeah, but like yeah, yes, please ask, because I'm gonna be there, and it's not like one outfit's gonna like break my suitcase for it.
Guess, and I'm interested to find out if I end up being correct as the guess, is I'm thinking cold, distant, gothic Lolita going to murder.
I'm hoping so, yes.
It'd be grand, because that's a really beautiful style to find things for.
Kind of like, oh my gosh, Persona 3, the one character, and
Yes.
then, yeah. Yep,
No,
yep.
I'm with you. Yes, where there's this sense of like elegance but murder.
Which is funny because the character I based her off of was the concubine maid murderer from Final Fantasy XIV. What is her name?
Oh, I know. Yukino.
Yeah.
I do believe that it took me by surprise.
Yeah. So
I think it's poetic. I'm so delighted that whole exchange happened, and
I told her, and I'm like, and basically all of Shizu-san's clothes, most of them should fit, so you can go and raid his stuff.
You can raid your dad's closet. Oh, very good. Shizu-san knows that part.
Oh, Yotsuyu, thank you. Yeah, because Shizu-san also
goodness.
plays 14, so, which is
As
funny.
a little taste ahead, since Shizu-san's here, how excited are you for the new releases from Volks?
Oh, shall we just, we can just for a moment,
Let's take a diversion, as we are the kings and queens of tangents. Shizu-san appears, tangents happen. This is amazing.
I mean, he is the Tangent King.
He is the tangent king, so we must show proper obeisance in his court.
That is true. We have to abide by the Tangent King. His cry of no because of the delay. I know that was because of the for telling.
Stop there. We have to tease.
No, I was telling him for telling her to raid his clothes for the dolls. Okay, but
so, we'll give a tease on Shizu-san's behalf. We can't talk about it.
No,
talk about it.
it's not that part. It was the grievances for saying that I gave permission to.
I thought it was.
No. But yes,
now.
very briefly. Let me make sure I got. Let's see. I need to window capture or browser capture. Do I have a browser capture?
Who knows what's left? OBS has raided through.
Capture Discord, picture viewer goes away, window capture, I'm going to properties, going to go to that one. Great! We did it! We did it in one.
Look at them.
So,
this is rude.
Alright.
And it's the good outfits.
It is.
I like these ones better.
I mean, the other ones were a little juvenile.
Well, they were kind of more juvenile at the time. I like this. I like their more later style aesthetic a little better.
We'll have it translate Google Translate
You
to
know.
English. So it is a pre-order project.
Alpha
This
No
vinyl
and
will
Alpha.
eventually die. It's the nature of the beast, just to say it. They did gloved hands again, and I believe these are attachable hands.
Those hands are hard. Those hands are very complicated.
So these
Let's
ones.
not linger too long because I'm sure Shizusan's going to talk about it.
Oh yeah, but I'm going to talk about some of the design decisions, because I think about it more like to make X amount of pre-order project gloves. So they did gloves for 9S, but 9S they knew wasn't going to get as many pre-orders. These two, it is kind of a crime to order one without the other.
I know.
Just a little bit. Alpha No ends up being a little bit more expensive because he comes with the new lifts, and I think the extra stands for the new lifts. They have this cool little clear thing so that Alizé can hold a floating, the floating,
I don't know what they're called in Red Mage. I don't play Red Mage.
Yeah, it's calling it an ethereal medium, and sometimes it's this is translating from Japanese to English, and it might be different than the localization name. There's a sort of transparency to the sword that is very, very cool. The details on this outfit are baller. The ears, they stated, are going to be attached with magnets. The eyes are, once again, so much better. The heads are the same sculpt for both, which is appropriate because they are twins. And
I feel like Alpha No might sell a little more.
Yeah, he's only a little more. Like 110 versus 118.
So they're each 1K
well,
in USD.
No, they're both around 700 in USD because oh boy is the yen doing bad.
So to get them both, 1,400.
Yeah, not terrible. I paid about 800 for each when I got 9S and 2B. Yeah, they don't show a lot of the paint of the eyebrows. The eyebrow paint looks okay. They did some fading out of the lips, at least here, when they painted. Alpha No kind of has a flat paint for his lips. And there's a little bit of shading and fading here, I guess, to make the differentiation between what is coded as male and coded as female. Yeah. I like how they gave her teeth via painting and him not. I like their sassy poses.
I love her boots.
Boots are super cool.
It is a shame that her whole outfit is going to naturally degrade.
Yeah.
Which might be another thing but her sword, look at how good the sword looks.
It looks
I know from my Lena Inverse and also by seeing Shizusan's, can't remember her name? Oh my god!
Asuna?
No! Cat.
Y'shtola?
Cat. Ishtola. That the details are going to be great on those items. They're just going to be gorgeous. I mean, Volks also makes model kits for other things that are not dolls. They know how to do this. They have the technology.
Yeah.
They have the manufacturing ability.
And I have a feeling if somebody's like a main and into dolls of one of these classes, I could see them coming here, buying it for the weapons, and then selling the rest of the doll.
I'm sure there's going to be Splits Ahoy.
Oh yeah, Splits Ahoy! From the makers of Chips Ahoy!
Splits Ahoy!
It's a party in every split. So there was that, but there's also one more thing. Let me see if I can get there faster. Going fast. Advanced release, fog. Yes, I know everybody's busy over here right now. Give me the webpage. Yes, I know I need to log in. That surprises no one that that's my username. Password was protected. Okay. Item Master.
Look at her.
Shizusan's gonna talk about her in depth. I don't know enough to. I will say I am amazed at the sewn gloves here. It is a second version. I don't know if the first version was same dress or whatever. But this one is a limited release, and once we go from the pre-order to the limited release, now we have sewn gloves. Now we have them.
You know,
it's also a softer.
That is a very good point. That there is a difference between those two types of releases.
It's also
because of the quality level.
Stretchy kind of material, which probably has a little bit more give and things to it. I love the dress. It's super cool. I don't know that much about that, so I can't comment about that. Here is our resin. New SD original story, Echoes of a Beautiful Banquet release. Tales of Genji appeared in the SD original series, Echoes of a Beautiful Banquet, for the first time since 2008.
Oh, go down. Let me see this beautiful boy. Oh, he's so gorgeous.
My levels. The boy is really cool.
Too bad. I'm destroying them. I really like this aesthetic a lot.
The red eyes look... He looks sad, but powerful.
He's supposed to be, because Genji is a sad romance novel.
And here is the lady, girl.
I want her. I don't want her, I want her outfit.
I also want her outfit. I'm going to look for beautiful period kimono outfits for dolls while I'm in Japan.
Oh, they're so good.
Here they are together, and it says SD Girl Purple Top, which makes me wonder if that's just going to be sold separate. But like, and it's a different. Is that pink color here? No.
Yes.
Is this all?
Oh, you mean the bright pink one?
The bright pink and the bright green. It might be
part of the layers.
I don't see it in this layer.
Oh, you know what they do sometimes do with limited releases is they'll have an alternate outfit that's like also being sold alongside.
Oh, you mean I could buy that outfit separate?
I don't know if it's available without the doll. Like, sometimes they've made them connected. Or sometimes they make them also limited, like you have to go into the...
You have to buy one, and then when you're logged as having one, you can buy the other or something. Kind of like the...
It depends on the release. I have seen it done multiple different ways.
I mean,
so without digging deeper, I don't know much about this.
I know they used to do that with, like, the
keep
Star
going. It
Eye.
says number 3. Keep going down.
Dear S&D appearances and new costumes.
I saw new costumes, so I thought it was okay.
Nostalgic Tea Time Raspberry will be unveiled at Dollput. Interesting in this is they're going to be doing a hashtag Our Dear SD New Costume Giveaway campaign. So, if you post pictures of your Dear SD on social media with that hashtag, you have the chance of winning that new outfit.
I've never seen them do that before.
That's very cool. Yeah. So they're having people...
Oh, it's the 20th Kyoto. No wonder they're doing something special. And they're doing something... Okay, this makes a lot of sense now, thematically. Yeah. Why they're re-releasing the Genji Monogatari group that they've done before.
Yeah, no, I'm super, super hype about it.
I wish I had a lot of disposable income.
So, that is the folks news for today. Because, honestly,
any other highlights from ThyGeekdom that happened? Was there a lot of foot traffic? Was there... Because, like, from last year to this year, what changed?
We'll get there in a second.
Or are we still kind of in our tangent?
We might as well finish the tangent. June 22nd through July 7th, there's some fun things happening in Tenchi no Sato, the Tenchi no Sato Anniversary Fair. They usually do one-offs. They have Tenchi no Sato Anniversary Limited Edition products released, which involve these YoSD cutie angels, the best selection, a bisque model, which is going to be released, one-off models, coordinate models, display items on sale. The cafe is going to have delicious things.
It's worth taking a moment to go what the bisque is.
Okay.
Because you just, like, that's a big deal for them to have a bisque on ready to be purchased. Because they only make, like, 3 a year, or, like, some really limited number of them. You also have to sign a specialized contract when you buy them.
So,
because they are a special type of materials technology that they have been working on. And it's a bisque. Wait, is this a bisque boy?
Or gender neutral Tenchi?
Because they're usually girls, if I remember.
SDGR?
They're a
Angel
boy.
body with SDGR asexual body. So this is the same
That's
origin body, one torso body, allows for beautiful and attractive poses.
I've never. This is like.
This is brand new.
This is wild. If you know Volks, this is wild.
So, price.
What is happening?
Give you guys an idea.
Okay, while you're looking it up. Becca.
No, everybody's seeing me look it up because it's right in here. 1,537 US dollars.
Because it's made out of something different.
It is.
And we don't know what it is.
It's
because it's special to Volks, because they're trying to create, or have been trying to create, a match. It's called Bisque because it's named after bisque firing. So they're trying to find a match between a porcelain style doll and the resin.
Yeah.
And I don't know what material this is, but it is a very special material.
Look at these
of them doing it.
Feet.
I think they are much like a bisque porcelain doll, like
I think they are
in. Yeah. But like they're not actually porcelain. Like that, they aren't. I have had the chance to see one in person. I haven't handled one, but they are absolutely amazing. Volks is extremely careful with them. When they are purchased, you have to sign a waiver saying, like, I will not resell this. Like, you are legally bound to have very specific rules about the ownership of them because they are very protective of them. They are very limited release. There are maybe, like, it's not 10s, it's not 20s, it's not 100s, it's 3 or 2 or something like that. They're done only at, like, special releases. I think they're only done in Kyoto, maybe? I just know they're very, very limited. And when people... It is like a random selection, but it's kind of a curated random selection. There's, like, a certain tendency of the kind of people who tend to get them. Are usually known customers.
Let's see.
They are gorgeous, and I've only seen them do the feminine body.
Yeah, it has only been the feminine body so far.
So this, like, unigender to apply to a mostly masculine form is kind of a problematic state. But the this is a brand new body for their bisque, which is very, like,
2019,
unusual.
2014, 2015. So if each of
I
these is
saw
a
Kasumi
release,
in person. I've seen Kasumi in person.
So if each of these is a release, figuring maybe 1 or 2 of each, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe 12 or so people.
Yeah.
So
there's like under 100 of them in the world, maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't know for sure, but I just know they're very limited.
With that in mind, they are releasing exclusive items for owners.
Mm-hmm.
That include this dress outfit, these heels, and these new feet. And then in addition, we are pleased to announce that Tenchi no Sato Kachu-an Special Edition Super Dolphin Pure Skin Bisque models will celebrate 10 years since their debut at Tenchi no Sato 10th Anniversary Fair. As a token of our appreciation for their patronage, we have arranged a private opening day for Pure Skin Bisque one-of-a-kind model owners to enjoy Tenchi no Sato in a relaxed atmosphere. You are part of a private club. Please take this opportunity to visit Tenchi no Sato and enjoy the Pure Skin Bisque one-of-a-kind models that are happily spending time with their owners.
No, this is a very exclusive club.
During the exclusive rental period, only Pure Skin Bisque one-of-a-kind model owners who are global members, Volks members, or VIP members will be allowed to enter.
You're only allowed to enter for them, I think, if you're a member anyway, so it's kind of like a...
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're a member...
A gimme?
Well, I guess what if you, like, let your membership lapse or something?
I guess.
So,
but, damn, that's gorgeous, though. I really like that one.
So, with that, I think we hit all of the actual new stuff that's happening here. This already occurred, so that's done. Yeah. Why don't we take a quick break and we can come back and be on topic.
We're technically a topic. We're dolls. Dolls have been spoken of and about.
Yeah. But we're just gonna take a brief intermission. We can potty break. It's been an hour, and I drank a whole thing.
I see.
Yeah, it's me and my bladder. That is the problem. It's the problem. That's the problem. It's me.
It's the problem. It's me.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's set a time so we know what to be anticipated. Like 5 minutes?
Like 5 minutes, yeah.
All right. 5 minutes and we'll be back.
Cool.
When last we left our heroes...
Make sure we're all fine being heard.
No, I'm good. I can see it. I figured
Oh,
out...
good. Oh, good. Oh,
I
good.
figure out how to podcast in the last 3 minutes or so. And we last left our heroes. They had a lot more pee than they have now. Yeah, it's better now. It's better now.
Better now. So ThyGeekdomCon.
Yeah, so let's get back.
So you guys
to...
like had a... Seems like the exhibit itself, you had a lot of room. You had a lot of really fun ways to display things.
Yes.
Shizusan's daughter came away with a brand new doll.
A brand new old doll. So one thing to note.
Brand new to her.
New to her. This was a rescue doll. This was a display doll. It was glued, and I worked to de-yellow it as best as I could. And I repainted her because I needed to.
The point being that when dolls are put up for display in a Volk store, they are hot glued at their joints to hold the pose endlessly for their display period.
Yeah. So, yeah. So there is that. Here we go. Let me pause this as I make this video bigger for everyone. How to do this best? I might just lose your video.
You can kick me out if you need to, so that we can all watch the movie together.
I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna go.
So this is a video of the booth space?
Yes, it is a full video of the booth space, and I'm just going to edit it down into the right size. Somehow your picture is still working, and I don't know how, but I am not gonna.
Let's not question something working when it's not supposed to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with the magic. All right, now I need to go back over here and then hit play. So there is a lot of things that are getting raffled off. It didn't cost anything to enter the raffle. It was just to come over and ask for it and like dolls and want to win something. That was it.
Oh, there's Shizu-san's beautiful lilac.
I know, it's so cute. So we have a small collection of the resin on the main kiosk here. We have a rotating picture thing with lots of pictures I've taken over past many years. I wish I got a better picture, but that is a Smart Doll pair, and they have a full D&D set, including game sheet and scale dice. Yeah, it seems.
Oh, do they have that for sale right now, or was that something they've been trialing?
No, it's just something they picked up because they wanted them to be delightfully geeky for the convention. Here's all the dolls set up for the
I want it, though.
Fashion dolls.
What if I had them?
There's in the back hiding is Shizusan's. Is that Shizusan's girl changing outfits? I think. There's Cloud set up on day 2. And we have Massacre on the end there. And Kat helped me. My sibling and I kind of co-designed that banner, and then I put it together, and then Kat helped us print the. See you later, Shizusan. Thanks for hanging out for a bit.
Have a good time later.
And then they helped me get this printed, which was awesome. This banner looks great.
It does look very good.
Of course, on the bottom there, we have My Lady Disdain, who was planning on being there, but family issues and scheduling negated that from happening. Shizu-san, ourselves, Kitten Cat and Doll Shot, and then Magical Kit Kat Gaming. Of those that were present, it was the 3 in the center. The other 2 were there in spirit.
As always, yeah. Unforgotten.
Okay, how do I escape the full screen? I'm here. Okay, alright, everything's fine. Now that I know, can I do that? I can do that, and then the pictures will look better. God, I've been making terrible things this whole time, but whatever.
It's okay.
Just so many mistakes this stream, but whatever.
It's a learning experience every time. Unfortunately, because of how OBS is.
Every single time it does an update, and then everything breaks. Just everything breaks.
Everything breaks.
So,
everything breaks.
This is for Professor Ashmore, because some Galaxy Express kind of...
Oh, that's fantastic.
Cosplay here. Very good.
I passively recognize that character. That is extremely cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. I need to get a picture of you for my professor. Hello,
You're being a good student. You're being very filial. That's what probably you would
I need
point
this
out.
picture. Also, just that dude. The inconsistency of conventions, just allowing the nips or no nips is it's whatever.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah. So, they even had, without us organizing it, somebody organized their own doll meet at the convention.
Really?
Do you know what that means, Lindsay?
Does it mean it's working?
That means we build it and they came.
We built it and they came. Were they aware of you existing and thus were inspired, or?
I think so, because it didn't happen the previous year. These dolls were all beautiful and amazing. I love her scar. She's like a thinner one here. And then some kitties and nyanyas. And this one was a custom dye job, which was done very consistently throughout. I only had a chance to like pop over very briefly for photos, but yeah, super cool.
Then they need to take that and go to where we are, and then they can have the meet at the meat place.
Unfortunately, this year, as you saw, we didn't have the photo space, and they were like, "Aw, no photo space this year." But of course, we moved this year to be more exhibition-y because it seemed like that was more what we needed the previous year.
But now no.
So we did have a survey, and we had some answers and things, and they asked for photo setups, maybe a stringing workshop or something like that, and things like that. So
that's kind of fun. I like the idea of this.
It's going to be ThyGeekdomCon's 10-year anniversary next year.
Really?
In addition to overlapping, unfortunately, with Anime Boston and with Doll North and Anime North. But Doll North and Anime North, you do need a passport to get there.
Yeah, that makes it a little harder.
It does make it harder. So, yeah. But, so, here we go. Here's Aaron Dismuke.
Oh!
There's
he looks like he was very delighted.
And there is the Ida bag. And he, in fact, signed the Ida bag right after this, so it now has his signature right here in silver paint. So, yay! Cool! I was just like, there's so many things, which would I even get them to sign? And I
it's like, what do you focus on?
Yeah. But yeah, this has some real gems in it, like Snalfons.
Snail fawns.
Several cats, owls with cats, a few human merch items, very scarce few. The metal card that was handed out when they just premiered the live action movie at Anime NYC.
Oh wow!
So this bag has some gems in it that are quite cool, and a lot of art from a lot of artists. So if you're an artist and you see your art in here, thank you. The official TGC card. Just there's so much in there. I love it. I had so much of this before Ida bags were even like a thing here, that I was just like, someday I just had it all kind of in a spot, making like a little tiny shrine, and then they were like, oh, Ida bags are a thing? And I just bought one and threw it all in. I'm like, oh, well, look at that. It's now a thing. And then I kept having to buy a bigger bag and then a bigger bag.
The bags just kept increasing.
Yeah, so here's the example of the Sunday giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I had to reprint and send a corrected head because I originally intended to have a Cabot print, but the ears misprinted. And I'm like, you know what? Those are kind of big, and I'm having trouble with it. So, and I did it in a resin that I don't want to think I'll use again for a doll, but it was what I had on hand.
Did it fight you a little bit? It sounds like
it did. It was just having a hard time curing it, and I forgot to set things to the correct settings for our black resin. In addition, so
it's because it's less absorbent of light. Does the UV piece of the resin printing procedure go poorly?
Yes, you need to increase the exposure, time and speed, and yeah. So I had, because it was Cabot, there was actually 2 joints here for the bunny ears. And I didn't realize it until I was stringing it on Sunday, and I'm like, crap! Because if I had known the night before, it only takes like 4 hours to print ahead. So the rest of this went together very well, but yeah, that was a whoops. So I sent out the head. It should be there, hopefully. Please enjoy your new kitty. I'm getting better at printing dolls, so.
How was the turnout for the raffles? Like, how many things did we end up raffling off? 3?
So there was 1 each day, and Shizusan has a video of the let's see, Shizusan, I can feature his stuff here, and he of course has a stream in not too long from now. Let's see, he live streams, so if I click on live, Grant, we'll just co-watch this together.
These mean streets are full of blood.
Of course, after I get past the ad. So, briefly, I had a panel on Saturday, which was called, also my video didn't come in again. Camera, local standard. Great. So, I just have the chat in the wrong place. Maybe I should just honk. Okay, better. Anyway, so I had 2 panels. One was on Saturday, one was on Sunday. The Saturday one was very well attended, almost full house-ish. And I discussed...
What was that panel's topic?
That was cosplay for dolls. Everything is better in miniature.
Oh, very cool.
So it was very fun. I talked a lot about material science, issues with scaling, what scale to use things in. I plan to hopefully get that panel into 2 or 3 more conventions, and then maybe I'll do the video for it and move on to a new panel. But yes, it was well attended. The next day was a repeat of the panel I'd had before, which is anime dolls, is it better in vinyl? That had a whopping 4 people in it, and of the 4 people, one was the custodian of the smaller child.
Well, was it a Sunday?
It was the Sunday.
Sunday's a rough time anyway.
Yeah, and if you're near lunches or other things, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, and if it's at the wrong point, like I've had a Sunday, but like at Otacon's a much bigger event.
Yeah.
And even then, I was like, I got 2 rows.
Yeah, I did a Sunday at back when it existed, Doll Acon, and I got like 1 person, 2 people. So yeah. But anyway,
very niche on like an off day at a small con. But you got good turnout on Saturdays, so that means the interest is present.
The interest is present. It's fun. It's good, and people like customizing dolls.
Did they fix the way they set up the panels?
No. Panels are still with there's not a lot of rooms with actual physical borders and walls in the Oaks Convention Center, which is the Greater Philadelphia Convention Center. It's just not something that's available at that site. And it's a shame, but that's kind of
what they have, and unless they somehow build onto the facility to make actual rooms to be panel rooms, the only rooms that are there are usually rooms that they would just have to sacrifice rooms that they're using for management to use it for that. Because there's like a room that can be separated into 1 or 2 rooms, big rooms, at the front, at the immediate entrance. Then as you turn the corner, there is 1 or 2 more rooms on the left, and that's it.
Oh.
That's all the rooms.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah, so even Too Many Games struggles with this as well. So it's the space, and if we ever made our own doll convention, I would be looking for one where we could actually have codified sound separated space for panels and workshops. So yeah, but I should be past the ads now. Very good. We can watch this together. It's about 15 minutes. We could co-commentate it. It'll be great. Let me see.
That should take us to almost 9:20, 9:10.
Yeah.
Then we have about 20 minutes probably we want to wrap up or start thinking about wrapping up.
Yeah, and I'll do the, then I can have food, and then I'll do the last bits of my my photos from here. But let me see. I should be able to just do turn off picture viewer, turn on window capture, and I can just if I do that window capture and I make it full screen, will this work? I'll know in a few seconds, because I can't see it on here because it's full screen. Let me see. Did it work? It's catching up with me. It's catching up. Sorry, dead. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll go with that. I'm gonna hit play now. You good? You ready? Lindsay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if we're getting sound through from it, though.
Testing. We're working, guys, right?
Oh, you might not get sound, so I can just send you this link really quick. So you can possibly co-watch. Like so. What? Why did it copy? Then
Do the old way of watching Netflix with friends, which is just syncing everything up on the video to the same marker and saying go.
yeah. Alright, there's full screen. I'm at 0. Let me know when you're ready.
I don't see the thing. There it is. Hold on. I'm also at 0. I'm ready if you want to count it down.
3, 2, 1, play.
Let me see. Testing. We're working, guys, right? We're live.
So first off, I'm jealous of his
We're
lavalier.
here live.
Oh, I know,
at
right?
ThyGeekdomCon, the doll booth, ThyGeekdomCon 2024. We are getting ready to do our day 2 giveaway raffle.
Giveaway.
So you guys know that are watching this.
And it's where we have our grand prize one.
We are
But
giving away this.
Oh,
lovely doll
smart.
right here.
So is it Sunday?
it's Saturday, the big day.
Oh, yes. I think Saturday was the smart day to do the big one.
She comes with con hands, and it's super cute.
I wish I had those for mine. I really like them.
I did see
Wait, I
some
think I
for
might have-
sale.
I might have them, actually. I did get the extra hands.
So that's the group.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
have a bunch
Oh,
of
there was a
people
very
here
excited
for the
Miku
raffle.
cosplayer.
Yeah.
He's very adorable. There was someone in a really
Get this
cute
underway.
strawberry outfit. Next to her. Next to them.
So I gave.
This is my favorite part. This was my favorite part last year. I'm sad. I'm sad in a lot of ways that I had to miss a lot of this.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and get a good vantage point
So I went.
so that all of you can see.
I gave people 2 minutes to run from the other side of the hall because you needed to be present to win. I'm like, just in case anyone has an oh shoot moment, you
There
know.
we go. Alright.
You're very generous about it.
I mean, you know.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
The whole point is it's about generosity.
Everybody can see what's going on.
Oh, I love
now you
seeing
can
the
see-
people pointing at things and like kind of being really intrigued in what they're looking at.
And you can see some
just
people
like
with their own
buzz.
dolls here hanging out and everything too. And
Yeah.
now you can see on the right there the D&D doll. As
Or what the D&D set they made.
here you can see there's one doll that's strung up. That's one of, I think that was the Twinkie, legally distinct from Link.
Oh no, I think this is the furthest I can zoom
And
out.
my Snow White doll that
This is everybody.
I was like, it's really cool, but not for me.
2 minutes to go before we actually start.
Oh, there's so many cute people.
I know.
One of my favorite things about cons is people come dressed with their bells on.
All the raffles.
Yeah. One of the,
Oh, the pear body's so cute.
it is, one of the dolls being given away is a made-to-move Barbie, which is really fun for customs and movement and everything,
Countdown.
because it can like really pose very well.
To show up.
So were people able to choose what they put in for this time around?
No, I did it same way as last time, but I don't know if I'll change it next time.
I kind of like giving people the choice of like what they're interested in.
Yeah, it's like,
Big crowd.
it's like,
Because I personally like I would be a little bummed to get
I got an
into
ad.
Made to Move Barbie myself because I'm not particularly interested in that way. Oh, I should probably pause my stream while your stream's paused. I have an ad blocker.
oops, I need to fix that eventually. Sorry.
Oh, there's someone in beautiful full goth makeup in the crowd.
Oh, there we go.
Gorgeous. I'm at 259.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 259 now.
All right, click.
Let's see who wins.
Yeah, so like, but yeah, I have it so that as people come up, the first person that comes up chooses the first thing they want, and so on and so forth. So
Yeah.
if you're the last one person picked, you'll still get a thing, but it might not have been the thing you wanted the most, but you know.
I
you
think
doing the
maybe
grand
letting
prize
people
first?
choose would be kind of nice.
Second.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this lets
And
them
only
choose.
able to win one thing, but
Only able
you
to win
maybe
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you choose what to put in for.
because
This
everyone's
day-
collecting urges are different.
Yeah.
I would find like more fun in different things. You want the thing that someone receives to be something they value and like have like gives them a little bit of joy.
Now, what I did do this year is for the grand prize, that Tiny Fox, everybody on Saturday got 2 tickets, one for the general pot and then one for the Tiny Fox.
Okay.
So
I think that was good.
so you didn't negate your chance at getting the Tiny Fox if you wanted something else, and because all the other ones are tiny, like $20 or less items. I
Very
mean,
lovely doll booth.
I
despite
think that's a very smart way to do it.
Despite the A-list doll, you know, being created, it's not that much resin and everything in the end. I mean, obviously there's the value of her artistry and my labor in printing it and putting it together, but
And then we'll give away
It's not the same as a full set doll from an artisan who's like, this is what they
Shake it
do.
up.
yeah, I was having problems finding things to shake up the tickets and them not hide in little crevices.
Are you on a stool?
I am on the stool.
Ah, good. It's the stool for behind the exhibit.
And here's me going, yes, fire lane, please. Though Corey and Anna were helping with that as well. But you might see them in the back.
To see if they won the big doll.
I
The
love
grand
watching
prize.
the.
Oh, yeah,
there's
there's
two
more people
cosplayers in the
here.
background that are having a hard time.
Everybody's waiting. Look at this crowd. Here we go.
Oh yes,
I like,
here
I
you
like
can
your
see-
shaka shaka.
Because when I went to Japan with the debut in McDonald's of Shaka Shaka Chicken,
Was it?
so Shaka Shaka Chicken, you put the chicken and spice in the bag and you shake it together, and it's like extra spicy, lovely chicken tendies.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
They stole that from someone else.
That's funny.
Because it was there when I was a student.
That's funny.
At a place, at a chain called Kitchen.
Oh. So I was talking about, one doll was a fashionista, and they came with an extra fun little fashion pack. Here's the Made to Move Barbie. The fashion pack had some Harley Quinn stuff and like geeky stuff on it, which,
Ooh, that's really fun.
yeah. I do wonder if I could print heads that would fit on the Barbie dolls, because that would be cool.
I bet you can.
Yeah.
That would be very excellent for customizing.
That'd be very excellent for a cloud doll.
It's a nice size. It's not too much material to like print just the head, and then the body, like you don't have to worry about the body.
And Anna very graciously donated some of their doubles from their Lily-Ro collection.
Oh, lovely.
The Snow White doll is actually directly from Disney, not the Target kind of ones. So from the Disney store.
So the higher quality ones that are like manufactured a little differently.
Yeah. So that Snow White looks really good in other dolls. And here's the small doll that I like strung up day of the convention. I
love him.
I had one other that I gave to an artist because I actually went on Free Comic Book Day. They were at my local thing at the mall, and I talked a little about the dolls. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we saw you last year." And I'm like, "I'm giving you a doll."
Yes. Your power with 3D printing means that you can be Willy Wonka, but of dolls.
I can, and it's delightful.
You guys can hear this. I'm trying to point the microphone.
I think that's worth the printer by itself almost.
Yeah, it's so fun.
You just be like, ta-da! Give me 3 days.
He was pointing a lavalier towards me, and I thought he wanted. I thought he to put it on.
Wanted you to have it? Is that what he actually wanted, or was that not what he was trying to do?
After watching the video, I realized that wasn't his intention, but
You just stole it.
I did.
The Tiny Fox doll. I'm forgetting
he
the
did hand
exact
it to
name
me.
of this one, but they come in
Yeah.
koi. That's right, carp. Spring koi, spring carp. This one was from Jane's Doll Land, and Shizusan, myself, My Lady Disdain, and Kitten Cat Doll Shop all donated and split the cost of this together so we could give it to you. For those of you that are just arriving, please make sure we have a 3-foot fire-safe lane going through the vendors. 3-foot fire-safe lane going through the vendors. I have to remember to use my diaphragm when I project. It is 6:02 and time to pull. Small dolls first. First come, first serve on the smaller dolls. I am blindly picking. I'm going to read 4 numbers. 6476. 6476. You got it? Let's verify. Can you verify with me?
All one of the people near the front that were very eager to be there.
Yeah.
Enjoy. All right, next number. We're going.
She actually picked the Snow White first, I think.
Make sure we have no fire.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
6441. All right. You can Oh yeah. 6441. That is you. Enjoy. Shaky, 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 shaky. We have 3 more.
Oh, she's so pleased.
She is.
6504. 6504. There we go.
Oh, she has a very pretty bodice on.
2 more tiny dolls left to give. 6504. Awesome.
And that's the Lily-Ro.
Okay. Just a few numbers off. 6506.
I saw Corey and I'm like, I miss everybody.
I know.
6506. 1. I'll count to 5.
I like when Corey's like, let me use my big voice to help
3.
you.
My sibling hates it when I count to 5 because they're like, that'll be confusing with the ticket numbers.
Shaka shaka.
Well, that's how you, or maybe counting down would perhaps be.
6403. 6403. 1.
The immediacy with which the one winner was immediately on there, clearly on like either Twitter or social account, talking about it. I can only assume.
6408.
I didn't notice that.
Please let the lovely lady gently through. I'm sorry, lovely person, because I did not ask a pronoun yet. My bad.
I was just about to scold you.
Yes. Yeah, I corrected myself.
Good job.
6408. Wonderful.
Oh, I love their Animal Crossing shirt.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I know.
And the outfit.
Though I always get look at that and just think about my
Oh,
dad.
look at, and the little happy wiggle.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Last tiny doll, 6 4.
This is what I'm here for, commenting on all the excitement of all the people and how cute it is.
So,
Yeah. Oh, they were so happy for them.
so tall.
You're gonna
Oh, look at the. Oh, you think that's mom? Maybe.
Maybe. I said, are you going to customize her and bring her back? And she's like, yeah, sure.
No, that reads to me as a parent.
Yeah, they look together. Yeah, because they
so
just handed
this
it off.
that child now has.
Now I
That's
purge the bag of the one set of tickets, and then I gain the other set of tickets.
All right.
The tiny foxes.
Big boy prize time.
Yeah.
I really like that tiny fox too. It's like part of me is like,
All right.
Go, Corey.
I can't hear you. Who loves
Oh, the hype.
those? Awesome.
Oh, I'm getting like
Awesome. Okay.
residual energy. Watching you.
All right. RN Jesus says 6488.
Oh, who was it? Oh, they got so excited.
Over this way. Thank you, everybody. Wait, verify first. I do have to verify, yes.
Let's see. Who was? Oh, that's a very lucky person.
Yes.
What a cute dress.
6488
Cute hair,
is
too.
the one and true winner. Thank you, everybody. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here next year, hopefully, if they like us. Tell the people in the nice labeled shirts that you like us. Hey.
Let's give you free stuff. Now let's bribe you. Please say nice things about us.
Big ones, but more tiny ones.
Oh, they look very flustered, which is in a good way.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it might have been their first doll. I helped pack it up for them and everything.
Yeah.
So the full set, oddly enough, did not come with shoes. We bought shoes for her that fit the outfit. You know? So
It's so weird. There's no shoes. Like the one I'm looking at right now has no shoes.
In a way that allows her to be
And the pre-order I have with Jane
Yeah.
Dolls has no shoes. They just don't do shoes most of the time.
Why don't we take the doll out so we can take a picture with the doll? I'm also including the stand that we used to display her with, so that way you have a stand for her in case you don't have any stands. And her wig fell off.
I really like the idea of having, which I think is this. It's very intentional on your part. That that big one is a full beginner's kit.
Correct, yes. In fact, I gave a
really
stand,
intentional.
I gave shoes, I brought in one of the silicone head caps. My sibling mentioned to take it off for a long period of time because sometimes vinyl and the silicone can react and they knew about that. My hair is so fluffy just from running around like a crazy person.
You can hold your girly.
I'm trying to remember what that weekend was like. Whether it was very humid also. Oh, I love the shawl.
It's really cute. It's really delicate.
If I had endless disposable income.
Don't you love the Korean Anna's dolls? Kit and Kat dressed up as
Yes. Oh, I liked your cotton pants. That was very cute. I can hear in you the relief of like, oh God, I did the thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
The thing is over now. I am now post doing thing.
All right.
You just took him by hostage.
I did. Oops.
You took hostage. Shizusan's live stream.
Granted, they could hear me better after I grabbed it.
A lot of people, a lot of disappointed faces.
Yes.
That didn't get the grand prize, but we have one very lucky winner. So
I think if he truly, Shizusan's a very kind person. I'm sure if he had a problem though.
Also, if I reached for it and he didn't want to give it to me, I'm sure he would have just been like, no, we're good.
Well, it worked out, I think.
I think it did, yes. So, everything went perfect except I forgot to give the labeled cardboard box that went around the doll box to the winner, but, oh well.
I think that's a fine
Mistake
out of
to
all
me.
the things.
Yeah,
anything
like,
that you want to
yeah.
say on suggestions for maybe next year's giveaways or anything that you want to see for our booth next year. So that's it for me. Thanks and bye.
Bye, Shizusan.
hi Shizusan, and then like very soon,
Hi.
hi Shizusan, oh yes.
Yeah, very soon we're gonna have Hi Shizusan. Oh, you
Yeah.
can get the heck out of that ad.
Yeah, no, don't need that.
Don't do that. God, I can't believe they're doing more bisque. Bisque, they'd have to know you. They don't really give it to people they don't know.
Let's see, Razor picture viewer. We need to go back to the picture viewer and finish our slideshow. So that was the Saturday giveaway.
The giveaways sound like they went very well.
Here were some. Oh, I had some Monster High for giveaways, and people were excited. My doll, which on the other 2 days was Strength, who I call Naomi, changed over to my Kanata hand-painted head, which is sporting one of Kitten Kat Doll Shop's wonderful belly button rings.
Oh, she looks so good with it.
And of course, the cyber thing, and this amazing bottle, which actually has liquid in it, which I found a 6-pack of at a random shop one time.
Oh, it's perfect scale.
It's so good. And of course,
dang,
both Kit and Kat look lovely. The doll from... I did not take enough pictures of all these dolls. I should have more well documented all these dolls. And I'm sure if you go on to everybody else's socials, or look up hashtags from the convention, you should be able to find some more. And of course, the final picture, which is me stuffing as much as I can into my car and everybody else's cars to come back home again. A little less neat, because we could put everything into the convention in 2 days, but we had to leave and unpack everything and get out of there in a few hours. We were one of the last people to leave. We're yeah, we can't just shove stuff in a box and run. They're nice, pretty dolls, guys. It takes a little bit. It's our personal collection. We're also not leaving them here overnight. They gotta pack up nice and evenly so we don't damage them and then leave them. So, yeah. And then, yeah, that's it. I just have some pictures of him that you just didn't get to see yet, because he looks great. Some pictures of the doll as it's curing. It always looks so good when it's black, like that. It might look good with a clear coat.
Yeah, because it mattifies as it sort of sets itself up.
Right.
It's a nice thing, a nice textural thing, but it also looks very cool and shiny. Oh, I love the Ferris wheel of UV light.
Yes, the UV light Ferris wheel is quite pleasant.
Or merry-go-round, that's the real word I wanted.
Here is your moment of zen. 30 seconds of rotating resin doll parts.
What if you had a YouTube account where that was all it was?
People would watch it, wouldn't they?
They would.
Oh no.
They would do it. You could do it, and you could have lo-fi going on, and it would. Donut.
The things I do that don't make me money, but the things I could do that would make me money.
But is that really where your passions lie? Is in 30 seconds of ASMR, rotating, glowing?
No. Here is in the Chinese New Year outfit, Nuimo outfit, which is quite lovely. And
oh, look at them! That's why that's the sculpt. I just really like that one. I discovered I liked the vampire head a lot.
Yeah, I gotta see if I actually have the vampire head, but the 4 arms is cool. The extra little spikes.
The way the arms
cool.
are arranged is nice.
I like the 5 eyes. I wish it could be 8 eyes, but you know.
You could do you could paint on the other missing ones as part of the arrangement.
5. You need 3 more.
Yeah. What are you using for the eyeballs there?
So this is an eye chip, and a lot of the dolls, especially if they have specialized eyes, they have eye chips, but the cabinets also have eye chips. So this is a piece of black resin that I painted over with this very cool special stuff that I found from a geek store in Lancaster. I'm learning how to say it the right way and not Lancaster, it's Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah. Otherwise the locals get angry at you. So I'll talk about that trip and the cool things I found there another episode. Maybe we can get together again next week if we have time.
We'll see.
We'll see. I know your schedule will be crazy. If nothing else, maybe I'll just do a solo episode and you can watch it and enjoy.
Well, I like talking to you as a human being.
I know, but there's not always time for all this. Oh, and here's the
I want that
larger. The pictures were quite small on the website, but if you save them, they're a lot bigger.
I remember seeing Genji around. I don't know how well he actually sold at the time. He's beautiful.
He is really good.
Look at her.
I love her. I love her outfit more. But she looks lovely.
Yeah, no, I'm really into the Han era, like layered kimonos are just like a lot of people are. They're just beautiful. The court kimonos.
This boy, his sad face.
He looks like he's been crying for hours.
He does, because he's sad boy love. Look at the fan.
He's sad Genji man.
Oh my god.
One of the first novels.
And that is all of my pictures and all of my things for tonight, which leaves everybody with 40 minutes intermission before
Shizusan time.
Before Shizusan
You know what
time.
his like listed topic is today?
It is news today, so you'll get to see a lot about A-Zone news, Smart Doll news, and A-Zone, Smart Doll, and Dolphy Dream news. So you get to hear all of his feelings and everything's on Alpino and Alize. Oh, and of course there is one more topic, which is how I gave his daughter permission to raid his doll stuff. There is that topic tonight, so I look forward to that one.
Yeah. I enjoy this mischief you have created.
And as I have found out that I am now permanently banned from Shizusan's household, everybody, please remember to keep on collecting dolls.
But please keep a budget.
Bye guys, thank you for coming.
Bye-bye.
Thank you watching in the VODs. Follow us, find us. Oh, there's a Discord now. I'll put a link into the description later.
Yeah, Discord.
Whee! And then that'll be a lot easier to announce things for you guys because I can't put links into Instagram where I have the most followers. Oh well. Alright, bye people.
If you're big enough, if they start letting you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you around, my friends.